Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori. I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance, how you can be able to save, how you can be able to invest, and how you can be able to grow in your financial outlook. And today I'm going to speak about signs that somebody is fake rich, or signs that you are fake rich. What are these things that show that your wealth or the money that you come showing is not actually wealth, but a show of money that is not attached to true wealth? So what are these signs that you should be looking out for? The first one is a flashy lifestyle. Yes, people who are fake rich want to show this flashiness. They want something to shout more so that they can be able to show that their value is much more than what is actually the case. They want to have something flashy to be able to show it off, because remember, it is just a cry for attention, because real wealth does not lay after these assets, because they are just superficial assets and they are not supported by true wealth. So when there is a lot of flashiness, a lot of blings, a lot of things to show a lot of flashiness and designs and labels and things like that, then this could be a sign of fake rich. Because remember, real wealth does not want to attract too much attention, because it does not want to have too much attention from tax authority. It does not want to have too much attention from people who might want to receive money or ask for money from these rich people. So rich people hide their wealth, but fake rich wants to show this wealth. People who are like celebrities want to show this wealth. People who have little money, celebrities, rappers, sports figures, are the ones who want to show and flash this wealth. But truly wealthy individuals want to hide and want to live below the radar. So when it is too flashy and too showy, it is probably fake rich. Then the other thing is, these individuals always run out of money. Yes, individuals like this, because of their nature of trying to show that they are more than considerably wealthy, actually use more money, and they run out of cash. They are strapped for cash at every single place. They run out of money because they do not have more than enough money to be able to show or maintain this flashy lifestyle. They live beyond their means, and so their money is always running out. And in connection with that, they always have loan apps. Why am I talking about loan apps? Because loan apps charge considerably higher amount of interest. If you are the kind of person who has to get loans from loan apps or Shylocks, or less than the normal banks and other credit facilities that are renowned, then your credit net worthiness is actually low. So if you are going for loan apps, if you are going for less than opportune interest rates or high interest rates, then you are probably fake rich, and your wealth cannot be able to count in for you to be able to get loans or funding at low interest rates. So these people have a lot of loan apps and a lot of Shylocks, contacts and things like that, because it is fake rich. Then of course the other thing is, they hardly have any savings or investments. The fake rich individuals cannot count investments that they have actually made. They actually do not have net worth. Net worth being assets less liabilities and expenses. They do not have anything beyond their assets less their liabilities. They do not have anything. Were they to run out of money and go bankrupt, their assets will not cover for all their liabilities, and if they were to cover for all their liabilities, they will be remaining with nothing. So their net worth is actually negative or below par. So if you do not have net worth value, then you are probably fake rich. Then of course the other thing is, they are probably in denial. People who are fake rich are probably in denial. They want to close off the thought that probably they are not doing well. They do not want to listen to people who tell them that things are not going well. They want to have this aura that they are actually having wealth. So if you're the kind of person who is in denial, when things are going badly, when you do not have money to eat, when you do not have money to do these important things in your life, and you insist that you are actually wealthy, then you are probably in denial and are experiencing fake rich. So this is some of the signs that indeed you are fake rich. Then of course the other thing is you are a social media slave. You want to show to everyone. When you have something, you want to show to everyone. You want to gain more than considerable leverage from every simple thing that you have. So you want to post on social media, oh, I went for this trip, I went to do this, I went to do this, I have this, I have this. You want to show so many pictures. You have become a social media slave. You are probably fake rich because you want to sell a lifestyle that after the cameras have shut, you are not really enjoying this wealth. In fact, there are some who actually go out to hire big houses and hire big cars and show them off, and then after the cameras have stopped rolling, they return them to their owners. Fake rich because you are now a social media slave, because people tell you, oh, wonderful, oh, you're doing great, this is wonderful, and they show you the likes and they show you the comments, and you become a social media slave. You're probably living a fake rich lifestyle. Then the other thing is that you are always trying to please. If you're fake rich, you're always trying to please. You want everyone to love you. You want everyone to appreciate you. You want everyone to speak highly of you. You are so concerned about your image out here in public because you do not want people to have doubt or lay doubt on your actual wealth. You are probably fake rich. People who are actually wealthy do not care what people think. They do not give a damn, for lack of a better word, of what people think or perceive of them, because they are wealthy and they know that they are wealthy and they do not need to tell anyone or affirm everyone of the wealth that they have. They are okay and they are happy and they are glad with their investments and with their financial values. But the fake rich wants to always please and want to always show and want to always be good to everyone. So they're always trying to please. So if you're trying to please all the time, you're probably fake rich. Then the other thing is they give in public. I have a problem with people who give in public. If you are going to donate, why are you posting pictures of the people that you are giving? Because remember, they will not remain always poor. Why do you have to show images of them in their destitute state? Why do you have to show yourself giving this money and this food and all these things? You can show in private. You can donate in private. You do not need to show everyone that you are giving. You want to acquire more than considerable leverage of you helping and trying to bump up your current ability, even though it is not actually, you're not actually financially capable. So if you're always trying to give in public and always trying to create a buzz when you are giving or doing something to society or to destitute people, then you are probably fake rich. So give in private and give without trying to show everyone that you are actually giving, because remember, unless you want to care about the image people have of you in public, then you do not actually care, because you are giving out of the goodness of your heart, not on any social leverage that you might acquire from such actions. Then the other thing is, of course, you want to maintain what others have, a high view of others about you. You want other people to always say good things about you. You always care too much. You are probably fake rich, because if you were truly wealthy, you would enjoy your wealth without caring what anyone says or does. Because remember, people who want to surround themselves with people when they are actually rich are people who do not realize that the majority of the characters that you attract are not there to build your wealth, but are there to take your wealth. So rich individuals, actual rich individuals, have already noted this and have kept away from the glare of the public and too many friends, because once you acquire wealth and you become wealthy, it is lonely at the top and you do not have this barrage of many friends, but you have few friends who are creating value over your life. But if you want to surround yourself with pleasing so many people and having so many people around you, then you're probably fake rich. You have not realized what true wealth actually portends for you and your financial well-being. Of course, the other thing is, want to buy to outshine others. So somebody buys this thing, you want to buy an even greater thing. People in your social circles build a house, you want to build an even bigger house. You're doing it for the show rather than for the value that you actually derive from whatever you make. It stops being a financial decision or a value judgment. A purchase stops being a value judgment of a value proposition. When you buy, it becomes more of a show of might. If you're the kind of person who is like that, then you are probably fake rich, because you are trying to fight with others and you forget that wealth does not fight wealth, because your wealth does not affect my wealth, because when you acquire wealth does not make me less poor. But the people who are fighting to show that I am wealthier than you are not actually wealthy. They are just privileged poor people who are trying to outshine each other, and that could be you if this is what you do. Of course, the other thing is fake rich people are so at risk when the major source of loss of income goes out. Why? Because they do not have investments that can be able to generate passive income. Fake rich people have one source of income that if it goes, then they will probably perish, because they do not have additional sources of income. If you are the kind of person who is dependent on one source of income and you cannot be able to survive without this one source of income, then you are probably fake rich, because you are dependent on your employer, you are dependent on this one business, you are dependent on this one source of income that if it dries up, you will go to financial bankruptcy. So if you only have one source of income, then you are probably fake rich. Then of course the other thing is, as related to that, there are no passive income streams. So you do not have any other incomes that can come to you when you cannot work actively. If you have to work actively to be able to acquire your income or your incomes, then you do not have passive income. So in case of an accident, in case of your inability to be able to work, in case you are fired if you are actually employed, then if you do not generate any additional income coming in, whether it is lower than your first income, then you are probably fake rich, because you cannot be able to survive a financial situation over your income. So are you fake rich, or do you actually have wealth? Of course, the other thing is you have plenty of fake friends, because remember, wealth attracts a lot of friends. And remember, people who come around you because of wealth are like ticks. No matter how many ticks you have, you will always be an infected cow. So if you have too many friends hovering around you, you cannot please all these people, and it is fine. Just have 3 or 4 friends and be close to your family. It is enough. You do not need to have all these friends. Actually, rich people have very few friends and they have many acquaintances. So have many acquaintances, it's fine, but have very few friends, because remember, the kind of friends that you have actually influence your financial future, because birds of a feather flock together. If you have terrible friends who are terrible in their financial affairs, and because remember, you are a fake rich person, you will attract fake rich people and you will fake each other out until one of you actually burns out, or all of you actually burn out. So if you have a lot of fake friends, then, or a lot of fake rich friends, then I do not need to go far to tell you, you are also a fake rich friends. When you meet, you do not speak about business ideas. That is the other thing. Fake rich people talk about celebrities, talk about football, talk about news, but truly wealthy individuals speak about opportunities. They speak about business. They speak about ideas. They speak about opportunities that they will be able to pursue. They speak about engagements in business and things like that. But if you are too consumed about the local gossip from the local celebrities, about what socialites are doing, you are probably fake rich, because truly wealthy individuals do not even have time for television. They do not watch television. Ask yourself, does Lamborghini advertise in the TV? Does Volvo, the high-end Volvos, advertise on television? They don't. Why? Because their clientele, or the people who can actually afford these things, do not watch television. So if you are the kind of person who watches the local gossip or the local politics at the local level, then you are probably fake rich, because you are consumed with the non-consequential things that do not have an impact or bearing in your financial growth. Of course, there are many other things that could speak about, but you can also add onto this conversation. Leave a comment down below on the characteristics of the fake rich people that you know and have seen. Remember, I am always posting every other week. Remember to subscribe to the channel to be able to follow more videos on this and other topics that might be of interest to you. Thank you and enjoy your